Stop.
Yo, I'm Bob. Into Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Going to be unboxing an action figure from Mattel's Masters of the Universe Origins Turtles of Grayskull subline. Here we have Mutated MerMan. And I think his tagline is Mutated Mindless Leviathan. He's in a deluxe box. I really like these mutated bad guys. Well, I mean, he was a bad guy to begin with. He was apparently invited to Snake Mountain by Skeletor, and then he was unwillingly mutated by Krang. So I guess Skeletor lied about having chicken and waffles, and this guy was unfortunately transformed. I guess he comes with a big fishtail. Oh man, and he's got lots of other accessories here too. Oh, this guy looks really cool. Alright, so here he is in the figure tray. Wow, I like that massive head he's got there. See, oh cool, he's got legs on in the packaging, but you can replace his lower body with the fishtail there on the right. And he's got his trident. I think he might have some other stuff too. Wow. All right. Well, as I usually do, I'm gonna pause the vid, break him out of his figure tray, and we'll have a closer look. Back in the blink of an eye.
Stop taking. Pause.
No, pause. Don't stop. Pause, NVDA. You're getting as bad as Jaws.
Space. Resume.
All right. So this MerMan, I gotta say, I am quite happy with the design. This is how I originally thought MerMan would look when I was a kid, because his name is MerMan. So, you know, you grow up hearing that mer people have fishtails. And, you know, fins and quite a few places. But this guy he's a beast. He's got an oversized head since he's been mutated. He's got those big teeth there. Now he's got these massive claws that are apparently toxic. You'll get a nasty poisonous shock if he scratches you. Toxic ooze, I think, from what I saw online. I'll turn him around here to the back. So yeah, he's got one of the, I think it's actually a snake tail. Looks a lot like Lady Slither's tail, but they've put a fin on the end of it. Yeah, so when I was a kid, I had Ray Fillet from the Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. And, you know, he had two giant flippers on his feet. So I was thinking MerMan might look a bit something like that when I was watching the cartoon way back in the day. But, I mean, MerMan he's still cool, but not quite as mer-ish as I thought he would be. But he's still one of my favorite characters. The weapon in his right hand here almost looks like he has taken the bone from a deceased prehistoric sea creature, and he's kind of using that as a sword. Or it just could be a regular sword, but it I don't know. Just the way that the bottom of that blade looks reminds me of some, you know, massive fin from a creature that he's unalived. So he's got some peg holes on his back. He doesn't come with a turtle shell, but if you wanted to stick one of the turtle shells on his back, you probably could. I forget. I think somebody did that, like in an article or a video or something. Like they pointed out that there was he had some peg holes on his back, so you could stick a turtle shell on there if you wanted to. I don't know which turtle shell would look pretty interesting on his back. It's just, I don't know. The pegs sticking off there like that, I don't know if I really care for that. But I mean, I know why they included that. I mean, because it's a gimmick in the line. So I mean, if you wanted to give him a shell, you could. I can't remember which one they used. Did I read about it or see it in a freaking video? I don't even remember.
Pause video. Stop. Pause video recording button. Space. Resume.
So he also has the Trident that I'm sure has come with several MerMan in the Origins line. This one looks like the same one that came with the Cartoon Collection MerMan. You see, he can either wield his sword or his trident. Poor mindless mutant Leviathan that he is. He just does whatever Krang and Shredder and Skeletor tell him to do.
Stop. Pause video recording button. Space. Resume.
So, yep, you can remove the fishtail and give him just regular old legs. He comes with a pair of legs, which I didn't expect. That's really cool. I don't know. I can't imagine him being able to shift from fishtail to legs at will. I mean, yeah, but I mean, maybe he can. I don't know if he can control his mutation or not. But I like these legs. They're really, really gruesome. I think we've seen these with, let's see, one of the Snake Men. I got to go back and rewatch some of the stuff that I filmed. I can't remember which Snake Man had these. But yeah, same legs, rather reptilian. So you can have those on if you want.
Pause video. Pause video recording. Space. Resume.
Yeah, so I think I prefer him with his tail. So he's got this weird little, I don't know if it's a horn sticking up off of his head. To me, it looks like a stinger or something. I don't know, something to inject more of his venom into somebody or his toxic ooze. Just a cool looking fish head this guy's got. So the fins on the sides of the head, they remind me of Piranha's head from Power Rangers. I had Piranha's head as a kid. I bought him in the Lightning Collection when Hasbro was still doing monster figures in Power Rangers. Of course, they're not anymore. But yeah, the fins, I like these a lot. It just reminds me of Piranha's head from back in the day. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to leave the fishtail on because, I mean, he's a mindless, mutated Leviathan. So yeah, I like the fishtail. You could probably replace this loincloth or whatever it is that he's wearing if you give him his land legs. But yeah, I like him all right. I think I give him a 9.5 out of 10. I don't really know why they chose to put the big pegs sticking out the back. I mean, I do, because, you know, you can give him a turtle shell. I wouldn't know which turtle shell to give him. I guess any turtle shell would do. I think, was it Dan? Pixel Dan who did one? It was either Pixel Dan or somebody. I think they might have given him Slacker's turtle shell. Because, I don't know, I think that would look really cool on him. Or maybe they gave him a different shell. Let me see if I can find Slacker's.
Pause video recording button. Space. Resume.
Alright, so yeah, I went ahead and grabbed Slacker's shell. See if I would like the look. And I kind of do. That's a really good idea. Whoever it was who put this shell on MerMan's back. I mean, he's not a turtle, but I mean, he's a mutant, so I guess you could give him one of these if you wanted. I mean, the regular turtle shells in the line, I don't know if I don't know if they'd look wicked enough for him. And since he's all about, you know, giving you doses of poison since he's been mutated, this could work for him if you really wanted to cover up those peg holes. I mean, you've got regular turtle shells. You've got, I guess, Metal Botto's metal shell. But I think out of everyone, I would prefer Slacker's spiky turtle shell. I mean, now he's really he's really freaky now. Oh wow. That's how I like my bad guys, though. Just monstrous. Really cool. I guess that'll do for this goofing around with Mutated MerMan video. We're gonna take that shell off there now, so he can kind of have some semblance of a normal mutated existence until all these henchmen are cured. I so love the swappable parts in this line. You can make all kinds of crazy creations if you so choose. I'm gonna have to do some research and see which person came up with the idea to put that shell on his back, because I do like that Slackhorse shell, and I wanted to give whoever it was that credit. I don't know if I watched the video or read it in an article, because I tend to read a lot online too when it comes to people reviewing action figures, you know, seeing whether or not I want to get them, because a lot of the times in videos things aren't necessarily described, so I try to really give stuff a good gander before I decide to get it, you know. So boy, it's gonna take some digging though. Anyway, yeah, 9.5 out of 10 for Mutated MerMan. I'm pretty happy with him, and I'll hear you next time.
Stop taking